Hey ladies and gents, this is Linda Chic777 and today I'm coming at you with a design team project for SaCrafters. Now I will have her link down below to her Zibbet store, and I will also have the coupon code down below for 5% off a order of $30 or more. And it's called Linda Fans, F-A-N-S, because you are my fans, and my name is Linda. Anyway, as if you didn't know. So I'll have that coupon code down below just to remind you when you go place the order that you can save a little money. This project I created for a swap. It's the last piece of this swap, and I have instructed her not to view this video because this is kind of the piece de resistance to the whole swap. I'm sure those of you that know her channel will recognize her and know who it is once I pan up and show you this project. What I've done is altered a bird cage and made it into a clock. So let me move my sign out of the way and I will kind of fix my camera on this project. I will show you up close and personal, but for right now, I'm just going to kind of give you a far away look because it's kind of big. I will have to take my camera off the tripod to get up close for you. But there is the project. I know, super cute. I did one of these probably a year and a half ago. And I'd say about 6 months later after that, I found this other heart-shaped bird cage and, been wanting to do something with it. And when Rina and I decided to swap, now you know who this is for, she sent me some pictures and one of the pictures was just perfect. So I decided to kind of make another one for her because I also know she loves clocks. And I just think it is really pretty. It's shabby chic and pinks and greens that she likes, and all of Sa's products, her wooden products, I cannot get enough of those. Have just made this piece what it is. I'm just in love with her products. Like I said, I can't get enough. I've got a whole drawer full of her stuff. But anyway, so I'm going to kind of twist the cage around for you and kind of give you a peek at the cage. Very interesting when we get into the inside, the process to get this clock inside of this bird cage. So let me kind of turn it around for you. The sides are nothing really exciting, but I kind of wanted you to see. While I'm here, you can see those big feet on this cage. This cage didn't have feet, and I wanted something to set it upright. So I was showing my friend P, who is Whimsical Endeavors here on YouTube, and she showed me these great big acrylic pearls. These beads, I guess. Pearl beads is what I want to say. And I was like, I think those will work. And so I had her pick me up some. And then what I did is acrylic paint mixed with sand to cover them up. And then I placed them on either side of the cage just for stability. So there's the back. I cut an opening out of the back of the cage here so that she could access the clock. And then here is the other side. Okay. But I had to have stability, otherwise, this cage on a point would not sit upright. I thought about at one point leaving it on its side so it would, be a sideways kind of clock, but I decided it'd kind of be more hassle than it's worth, and I wanted to sit it upright. So thank you, P, for the idea of those big acrylic beads. So what I started with is, this bird cage was all metal, so I took acrylic paint mixed with sand, and I painted the whole thing inside and out. And in order to do the clock, what it is a scalloped wood heart from my stash. And what I had to do is I drilled a hole in it for the clock, of course, and what I had to do, I covered the back, and then I slid it in. I had to take a ring, I don't know if you want to call it a ring, in the back here, I had to cut a piece of this cage and kind of bend it back. And so I had just maybe, about a half an inch to get that heart in there. So I got the heart inside there. And then what I had to do, to do the front, get my papers, I had to put glue on the papers. And then, you know, slip the papers because it wouldn't all fit, and I had to slip the papers through this little opening as well and get it inside in the heart, trying to glue it onto the wood heart. And then all the pieces, all these wonderful things that you kind of see back in here, I had to use like tweezers and stuff to place them in there and glue them on, but it was fun. Anyway, so let me take my camera off the tripod here and get you a better up-close look. But anyway, there's a backstory of how I had to get that clock hanging inside the heart. Okay, let me move this off just a bit. And I'm sure this is probably going to be kind of shaky, trying to get in there and show you everything. But I will do the best I can. Okay, got the tripod behind me. So we'll just kind of get up to the bottom here and move my way up so you can see. And yes, like it's a working clock, of course. Yeah, and I had to get the clock in through that back opening of the cage that I cut out, and then I had to twist it into the wood shape inside. It was just all a very interesting process. The clock itself is hanging just from some chain. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's try and kind of get in here inside. I'll tip my cage so you can kind of see on the heart and all the flowers in the bottom. There's a lot of flowers in the bottom and stuff because when I glued those beads on, you know, it leaves a lot of glue, and I painted them and everything, but I wanted to cover all that, and you know, the more flowers, the more shabbier it looks anyway. Okay, and then let me tip it this way so you can kind of see inside. There we go. Okay, the paper I just use some, I've got a few layers in there, as you can see, kind of a tan layer and a pink layer. I used some cardstock from Basil, and then the pink there, and then the floral on the back of the clock that you saw earlier is just from Die Cuts with a View, the 12 by 12 fabric stack. Also, and then I used some Prima script paper for the frame under the photo, and then on top of that I added some more of the Die Cuts with a View fabric, and then I printed the picture on transparency, and then I trying to bring that down a minute, sewed that transparency to that fabric, and that's why you kind of see all those fun, you know, like the leaves and floral prints and stuff through the picture, just to give it a little bit of shabby chic. And of course sewed everything, as you can see. The texture you're seeing there is, it's a 12 by 12 Prima stencil. It's got a large rose on it and some micro dots. I've used it, you know, tons of times, so I texture kind of both sides. And then I used acrylic paint mixed with sand to kind of give it a whispery, soft look over the top of the stencil. Okay, I've got a little journal card in there that you can see. It says This Magic Moment, and that is from Prima's Time Traveler's Memories collection. Now the wooden word, let me reach back here, says Wonderful. There we go, is from Saw's store, as well as the wooden word Love. Okay, and what I did on the love, let's come back to this for a minute because it's easiest to view. I've just got a Prima metal heart gear there, and then a Prima zipper. And then the zipper, let me get my hand in here for a minute, has got just a little dangly on it. You can kind of see there. And then the zipper says Sweet on it. And then inside, by the word Wonderful, which I know it's hard to see, but kind of at the top of that chandelier is a silver metal piece, and that's from Prima. It's a Finnabar collection. Then down below it I've got another Ingvild Bohm heart gear, metal heart gear. On top of that, that wooden clock with the Roman numerals, that is from Saw's shop. Love that. And then on top of that is just a resin chandelier. I had my sister-in-law pick me up a couple of packages from Hobby Lobby for me. And then on top of the chandelier is a mini wood butterfly from Saw's shop. And then let me kind of bring this around. And then next to that, that little hexagon shape, that little word that says Bliss on it, that is also from Saw's shop. And then on the photo, kind of hard to see in the back, I've got a little, there it is, little metal adornment. Okay, I won't stay on there too long because I know the glare. On top of the birdcage, I've just got some crochet trim here from my stash. I believe that's from Joann's. And then another, I think this is from Joann's as well. And then from my local scrapbook store, I've just got this tiny May Arts pom-pom trim. And then this cute little May Arts kind of, it's like twine with squigglies through it. I just think that's really cute. So that's kind of on the top. And then as we come down this left side here, this beautiful wooden lamppost, it spans from here all the way down to here. That's how big it is. I think it's about 8 inches tall. That is from Saw's shop. And then on top of that lamppost, this little wooden sentiment says "A Moment to Remember," also from Saw's shop. I need to say Saw's store because I want to say Shaw's shop. Saw's store. That'll be easier. My letters won't get jumbled up. Right here is a Prima resin angel. Behind there, this little doily is some doily trim I got in a rack from Letty. Thank you, Letty. And then I got a bunch of flowers. I've got some velvet, pink velvet Prima leaves in here. My flowers are all like Wild Orchid Crafts, some Recollections flowers. Some of my flowers, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It almost looks kind of see those back petals almost looks transparent. I took quite a few of them and I added Tim Holtz glossy accents to them so it would kind of make them really hard and give them a, you know, kind of a romantic look. Nestled on those flowers, this is a music note from Saw's store, little wooden music note. Like I say, I've got a little Metal Gear there, Prima. I've got this really cute acrylic gem here with some bling on it and some feathers because I know that Rina likes those. Bling and feathers. On top of this large Jolie's flower that I just love. This is my favorite flower, Jolie's from Michael's, because it's almost like burlap, but it's such a thin, flexible burlap, very soft. I wish I could find that type of burlap. Anyways, nestled in there, I've got a Prima resin clock. And then I've got a Prima wood button from the Divine Collection. And then I've got a Prima resin butterfly because I know that Rina loves butterflies. And then right here is another metal heart. And then right here, this is some new releases from Saw's shop. Let me tip my cage up. This cute little XO with the arrow through it. I love these. And she also came out with some words like remember, love, cherish with the arrows through them. These tiny words. They're in my cart ready to order. I'm going to say they're probably not any bigger than this wooden sentiment banner here. So, but I cannot wait to get those. She's got 3 different sets of them. And then I've got some more flowers. To the side here, I've got a Prima chipboard clock. I think it's from Time Traveler's collection, either that or Stationer's Desk. I've got a Prima Metal Gear here. And then in the front, let me kind of set this down so I'm not wiggling so much for you guys. There we go. In the front here, I've got nestled in a bunch of flowers and stuff again. I've got some Prima resin wings coming out both sides. And then on top of this wing over here, this little cute wooden clock. I love this clock because it's got the little bells at the top of it. This is from Saw's store. And then on top of that, I got a Prima metal clock hand. And then nestled in the center of all that, I've got a Prima resin frame. On the top of that, I've got a Prima metal faucet. And I put the faucet there because I thought, you know, it's raining down the adorableness of this wedding photo. That's how I did it. And this woodward is also from Saw's store. I love it. I love how she put a heart for the O here. I just think that is super adorable. And then I've got some more flowers and stuff down here. Another little doily that Letty had gifted me. On the L of the word adorable, I've got a little Prima miniature little resin angel there. Super cute. Okay. And then, you know, a bunch of flowers nestled in here. More of the velvet leaves and stuff from Prima. Just really super adorable. I love this project. I'm glad that, you know, there was finally, the photo just hit me just right, and it was like, I've got to create another birdcage clock, and so I did. And I really hope she likes it. And like I think I said before, because I've done this video twice, trying not to be too shaky for you, Sa's products just made it unbelievable. Her wood products are sturdy, they're thick. I've never had any of them. One I had break, and it was my fault. It was never anything Sa did because I stepped on it. Anyway, but they are very sturdy. I mean, you can see how I pile on top, how I do so many layers, and if it were not for the sturdiness of these products, I wouldn't be able to layer like I do with them. So that's something to keep in mind. And she has chipboard products, and she's got all sorts of organizational products. I mean, you want it, she's got it. The link will be down below. I thank you for sharing your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this cute little shabby chic altered birdcage. I hope Rina loves it. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.